Hello everybody, here's a quick tutorial on how you could describe the region given on the graph as an inequality. Now in this question, for demonstration purposes, I'm going to give you two straight line graphs. Now what we're going to do is, and this R, which is going to be the region that we're supposed to describe based on some inequalities that we will be creating for this particular question. Now, this region, which is R, is considered as the wanted region. And we will be looking at making some inequalities from these lines. Now, so what we're going to do is we're going to start finding the equation of these two lines, which is the solid line and the dashed line. Now, we're going to start off by looking at this solid line first by starting to do y equal to mx plus c. Now, we do know that the y-intercept is actually 0, so we know that we could start off by doing this, which is y equal to mx plus 0. Now, the next thing we could do is to find the gradient, which is m. Now, we do know that the gradient is the same thing as finding the rise over run. Now, if we have a point here, let's say we start off with this point from the y-intercept, and let's look at another point here, which is 0. So we do know that the run is going to be 4 units, the rise is going to be 4 units, and generally the gradient is going to be 4 over 4, which gives me 1. So generally the gradient is going to be 1. So this is going to be y equal to 1x plus 0, or generally you could just write this as y equal to x. Now, but this is only the equation of the straight line graph, but we need to consider where is R, which is the region. And since the region is actually above the line, and we're looking generally at this portion of this region, which I'm shading down as the wanted region, so since it's above the line, the inequality is going to be y greater or equal to x. Okay, remember we have to put the equal sign because the line is a solid line. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to look at the second line, which is the dashed line here. Now, we know that the equation of any horizontal line is always going to be y equal to a specific number. But since the line actually cuts at 4, so we know that the equation of the dashed line is generally y equal to 4. But because the region, which is this portion here, I'm going to just use a different color. Let's just use orange for now. It's right below this dashed line. So since it's below the dashed line, and that's the wanted region, so we have to change this equation into an inequality, which is going to be y smaller or equal to 4. So I have this as one of my inequalities, and I have this as part of my inequality, and this will indeed describe the region, which is basically R in this case. I hope this tutorial helps, and if you need me to make more videos, let me know and I'll make more in the future. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you soon.